Woke up a little bit late this morning, but that's okay. All right, first order of business, coffee. So gloomy. Always got to start the day with a glass of water. Use my Virgo coffee mug today. In addition to coffee, I'm gonna make oatmeal, instant oatmeal. Gonna add some blueberries as well as some flaxseed. And behold, breakfast of champions. The apartment is a bit of a mess. Just kind of got like notebooks and books and stuff everywhere. I know that that's not typical Virgo behavior, but you also have to remember that I am a writer. Whenever ideas strike, whenever I need to write something down, I'll grab a notebook and I'll take notes. I'll just let the thoughts pour out of my head. I have different notebooks for different things, different projects. And last night I was in that kind of headspace. So I was just like really, yeah. I will make time to straighten up though. I always do, because I'm a Virgo. So like this breakfast time is an optimal time for me to catch up on YouTube videos. Right now I'm watching Andrea's life. I love Andrea. Her videos, they're slice of life videos that are just, for me, they're fascinating. I just, love Andrea. So I'm catching up while I have my oatmeal and coffee. Also watching a couple of other videos. Kelly Stamps. Who doesn't love Kelly Stamps? Just watched her latest video. All right, I have watched enough YouTube for the day. Now I need to get my body right. So it's time to get a little workout in. I canceled my gym membership because, well, And I just decided it's not worth reinstating the membership. Just work out at home, at least for the time being. I know people are excited to get back into the gym, and while I understand that, I'm not going back to the gym just yet. So I will be working out at home. That was a good little workout. That dumbbell workout is something serious. Please don't be fooled. That dumbbell workout will take you out. I might at some point graduate to heavier weights, but right now I'm just concentrating on form and just like burning the fat. It's what my homeboy Biggs always told me. Rest in peace to Biggs. It's just like burn the fat, burn the fat, burn the fat. Build the muscle, build the muscle, build the muscle. So now it's time for a shower. I know I'm not doing much today, but just finished working out. And I can't run around with that post-workout grime and nast all over me. I read an article in the New York Times recently where people were talking about how they aren't showering and bathing as often because, the pandemic, and they really don't go anywhere. They don't see people. They don't smell bad. And, I've read, all the stuff that say, we're bathing too much as it is. But that's just the way I was raised. I mean, I have to take daily showers and or baths. I just, if you skip a day, I guess that's fine. But I mean, folks in this article were talking about not bathing like for the entire week. I'm just like, oh, come on now. This is absolutely the I don't wash my legs, I don't wash my feet crowd. And I just find that just absolutely horrifying. I find it horrifying. All right, showered. I also messed around on social media for a little too long, so I'm behind schedule. But it's okay. Still got plenty of time. Gonna go into the closet and choose something to wear. I'm sitting here acting like I don't know what I'm gonna get. I'm just gonna get this gray t-shirt, which I ironed several days ago because growing up, my mother made me iron my clothes for the week so that when it came time to get dressed, all I had to do was pull it out the closet, and put it on. I'm also wearing my Jordans today because why not? Another mug of coffee. I'm also going to have a banana. I hate when bananas have like brown spots like that. That just irritates me. It makes me sad. All right, it's time to run a quick errand. Take the trash out and then run a quick errand. June gloom is in full effect, even though we're still in May. Pretty much I had to come to AAA to pick up the sticker to put on my license plate. Not on the rear plate, but on the front plate, because I somehow lost it and I had to get it. So since I just completed the registration for the year, I stopped to grab this so that I have it. Now the next order of business is getting something to eat. I really should make something since I have food at the crib. But I am going to stop and get something from Wendy's. I know what I want from Wendy's. Wendy's is it's going to be okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It is fascinating to me, this area never used to be super busy. But I guess that was all the pandemic, because now it's super busy. But I'm here at Wendy's. Can I please get the apple pecan salad? So you see, I got a salad. I'm behaving myself. What's up, y'all? Yeah. So actually, just met one of my neighbors. Shout out to Mike and his brother-in-law, Nick. If y'all watch this, shouting y'all out. Yeah, I was just coming around the corner and they're just like, oh, are you vlogging? And they were just asking me about camera, editing software, things of that nature, because they are thinking of starting a YouTube about working out. So the salad that I got is the apple pecan salad. It's got apples and pecans, as well as grilled chicken, cranberries, crumbled blue cheese. I think that's it. And then the indulgent part is this pomegranate dressing. It's pretty good though. It's pretty good. Funny thing is, I don't like pecans. So I'm not going to mix the pecans in with the rest of the salad. That shit's in the trash. Gold Peak unsweetened iced tea. And now I begin the most exciting part of my day, which is work. Got my work laptop right here, raring to go. I know some of y'all are just like, Jay, what do you do for work? I think I might have mentioned it or explained it before, but I am a journalist. I'm an editor for a news website, a real news website, not like Newsmax or One American Network or whatever those bullshit sites are. It is a real news website. It's also pretty niche. We deal with certain topics and our subscriber base are mostly within this world. They really get what we're reporting on. Oh, you thought I was going to tell you the name of the site? No. No. However, what I will say is that it's right in line with what I've been doing, for the past almost 10 years now. Very similar to what I was doing when I lived in New York. And I'm very, very thankful to have have this job. I'm thankful to have work in a field in which I can excel. And I'm just thankful for a lot of the benefits that it affords me. I can work from home. And this was something that, as something that I was doing even before the pandemic, working from home, maybe going to the office a few days a week. but that was simply because the office was literally down the street from my apartment. It really is a great job, and I really am thankful to have it. Sometimes I do complain and everything, but that just comes with work. Some days I do wish that I didn't have to give away 8 hours of my day to someone else. But hey, I gotta pay the bills, and the dreams that I have and the things that I want to do, including this YouTube channel, gotta pay for it somehow. So there you go. But yeah, about to log in, and essentially as an editor, my job is to take the drafts of stories that the reporters submit, make sure that they are legible, that they make sense, that they're factual, that they're in the best shape possible to be published on the website. Most of the time, stories are fine. Minor things, minor corrections need to be made. We do have a specific style that we adhere to, and it's my job to ensure that the story is formatted and adheres to our style. I think for most of the reporters that I work with, that might be the thing that they hate about me, is because, I trust their reporting. However, when it comes to style, formatting, structure, that's really where I become the asshole. I will email a reporter and say, hey, this isn't our style, right? That's just a small percentage of the people that I work with. Most of the people that I work with are super cool, super smart. They take the criticism well. They accept the edits, or they at least, work with me. If they don't like my suggestions, they'll at least work with me to try to, compromise, find that middle ground. Most of them. So it's a pretty cool gig. It's a pretty cool gig. I like what I do. I like what I do. It's about helping people be the best that they can be. Honestly, my goal is to help these writers become the best writers, the best reporters they can be, and help their stories be the best stories that we get up on the website. Taking a quick little break. I'm brewing a pot of coffee, just kind of walking around a bit. My neighbor is making music. I can hear it. Can you hear it? But see, here's the difference. At that volume, it's not bothersome. It's, probably a good volume in their apartment, but it's not bothersome. Like, I can hear it, but it's not intrusive. So if I'm sitting here editing, or if I were working on my own stuff, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, it's so loud. And this is what I'm trying to get him to understand, is that I don't have a problem with you working on your music. You can work on your music whenever you want to. The time of day is not the issue. It's the volume. And, something like that, of course, that's nothing. But it's when the music is so loud that I can hear your lyrics. That's where the issue arises. There should be no reason that I know some of the lyrics to your song. Bitch, you a joke like the Joker. Why you so serious? Like, there's no reason I should know that. There's no reason that I should know that the hook of your song is shoot my shot. If you haven't released it for public consumption, if I can hear your song with that much clarity through the walls, that means your music is too fucking loud. I got my coffee and the break is over. Break is over. Mail check. Didn't really get anything exciting. Bill collectors love me though. So the workday is winding down, getting down to the last couple of stories. There's also a report that I have to run toward the end of the night, so I'm working on that as well. Probably got about another, I would say, 2 hours. But we're definitely on the downward slope, so. In the hell is this? Who wrote this story again? That's not what we do. Whew. All right. So just when you think that things are going to go smoothly, something happens right at the end of the fucking night. So one of our reporters totally misread the documentation that kind of summed up what they were writing about. And made huge errors in the story. And we essentially had to go back and correct those errors and then, make a note that said, hey, we fucked this up, sorry. So that was a good 20 minutes of figuring that out. But it's all good. I mean, this is what happens in the world of journalism. Sometimes shit happens. You gotta make corrections and stay a little later on the clock than you'd anticipated. But it's all good. It's all good. The workday over. It's time for dinner. I am just going to have some spaghetti. Made spaghetti the other night, and I made a lot. So it's what I got to eat this week. And because of my health shit, I couldn't even make real spaghetti. I had to use whole wheat spaghetti. Nobody likes whole wheat spaghetti, but I would rather eat whole wheat spaghetti than zoodles shit. Look, just because you spiralize, a squash, that doesn't turn it into pasta. It doesn't. I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing. It's the same silly ass concept as trying to turn cauliflower into rice or whatever. Cauliflower is not rice. Cauliflower is white broccoli, and it's nasty. It's one of the few vegetables I don't like. Ooh, I am full. Bruh, I totally... I meant to get a shot of the spaghetti, because, it's what you do in a vlog. You show everything. I totally fucking forgot. I ate that shit. My bad. Well, now that I've eaten dinner and it's time for me to be productive, time for me to start working on my shit. So I've got a story idea, a script idea. I just came up with it the other night. I just sat down and just kind of outlined this story. I'm not even quite sure where the idea came from or, what inspired it, but, I sketched it out and I was like, you know what, I'm going to start writing this. And by the end of the month, I'm going to have a first draft of this script. My plan is to get started on it tonight. My goal is to write 4 pages tonight. So we shall see. We shall see, kids. And then after that, I'm taking my ass to sleep. So if you made it this far, thank you for spending the day with me. You see what my day consists of. This is my usual typical day. So now you know.